And we're live.
Hello, guys. Back again.
There we go. Let me make sure I'm hearable. Huh. I don't think you can hear me.
I think it's a Discord thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, you can. Okay.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind then.
All right, boys. Don't ask while we're at Richmond.
We're still doing the same thing that we normally do. I'm head, and then you just
Yeah,
do like
yeah.
feuds. Okay, yeah. Only 30 left. I should make this race. It's interesting.
All right, boys.
Phoenix pit stalls.
Been a bit since y'all have heard me, but Copper is head commentator for this series. You know, I thought I would be talking a lot during these races. That was the plan, but and I haven't been able to talk to you guys about it. So while the clock runs down a little bit, yeah. So I let Copper and Jake and Pewds take over, and I'm just working the cameras and stuff. So if y'all are wondering why you won't be able to hear me during some races, the only reason you're hearing me tonight is because Jake and Pewds were absent, and I'm filling in basically.
Is that Ty
Right.
Dillon on pole?
That is Eric Jones.
Oh, it's Eric Jones. Oh, okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you take it away once they start rolling.
Mind me being tired, because that's going to be something. But anyways. Hello, welcome to... It's just Phoenix Raceway now, I think. Right?
Yeah.
It's not Phoenix International Raceway anymore, so... Welcome to Phoenix Raceway, here for today's...
Ruoff, more, just say, I don't know.
Ruoff, more Jim, okay. The Phoenix 400. Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
Phoenix 500.
Yeah.
Wait, we're here today in Avondale, Arizona, where we're going to have a duel in the desert. I said duel. Oh, man. Duel in the desert. There we go.
Hopefully it doesn't crash.
Yeah, hopefully. Coming to the restart zone for the start of the race. Eric Jones is on pole, followed by Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, and Daniel Suarez. As they come to the restart zone, it is lights out and away we go here in Phoenix. As now they head down to turn number 1 through the dogleg here early on. Turn 1 can be treacherous. They can use the apron here. It's really flat down there, though. You've got a little bit of banking in turns 1 and 2, but they're already 4 wide as they head down the back straightaway. 4 wide, and sometimes that doesn't work out. But now down the back straightaway, Eric Jones leads. He's going to try and lead the first lap here in Phoenix. It looks like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is making progress in their back. As we complete lap number 1, Eric Jones is going to lead the first lap.
And they are wrecked.
We got a caution.
Somewhere they wrecked. Oh.
Oh.
Hold on, boys. We have a wreck somewhere. I heard it. Oh, there we
go.
go.
And it's right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the freak?
Whoa. How did that happen? He wasn't the only person to flip, was he?
Oh my god, dude. What?
So, an eventful start to this race. A majority of our cars are out. I have never seen a crash that.
Dude. Oh my god. Yo.
Yeah, well, a big one here early on. The majority of the cars are going to be taken out in this one, but Eric Jones will still lead after, I believe, about half of the field was probably involved in that.
I just want to know. I want to see the first wreck, actually. I want to see what happened the first time. They wrecked. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, right there.
Okay,
just so...
David Reagan. I'm assuming.
Yeah, so it starts with Reagan, just gets squeezed and spins, and then gets slammed by BJ McLeod. And then on the front straightaway, Up here,
Wow.
Joey Logano. Oh, so Stenhouse. Yeah, you see that? You see the start? Oh
Whoa.
my god! It's
I
just
would do an
Stenhouse getting
onboard, but
by the game of crash.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did
So
Timmy Hill
big
flip?
crash. Yeah, Timmy Hill flipped as well.
I would, dude. I would try these other cameras, but we're taking a big risk of crashing, boys. I apologize. I'm the only person that has these kinds of issues when it comes to NR. So
Well,
yeah, that was crazy.
put in the comment sections if you know how to fix it because it'll be great.
Yeah, if anyone knows, let me know. That would be beautiful. So what a way to start.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
Can we accelerate past the cautions in this one or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um
I know
right.
caution laps here take forever. They do in my Phoenix as well. All right. Well, we're coming back to the green here. Eric Jones leads. Not many. How many cars are at the race?
Um
Not many,
surprisingly not
surprisingly, with
many.
how big of that crash. Yeah.
We have 32 left in the race. Actually, make that 33. McLeod's just one lap down. We eliminated the double file restarts because of Vegas.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully that don't become a problem too, because I know the lead lap or the lap down cars can line up in front of the leaders because of
yeah.
that. But green flag is back out in the air. Eric Jones gets a jump. Here comes Kevin Harvick and Daniel Suarez. Larson stalking Suarez. They're single file for the most part as they head to turn number one.
Eric Jones is going to lead them out of turn number 2. Larson to the inside of Suarez. Denny Hamlin sets P5. As
Now into turn 3 and 4, Jones continues to lead here in Phoenix. In real life, had a great run. Oh, we got another caution.
Not again. Oh my god.
Oh, that's Dylan. I thought that
Was
was
it Reagan
Chase.
again?
I think
Was
so.
it Reagan again? It was Reagan again. Oh, what is this? Is Gilliland doing something? Okay, he was just going to pit road. Oh,
Oh, it looks like a little bit of payback here. And Reagan wrecks himself in the process. What? What are you going to do, I guess?
yeah. I think maybe Austin
No,
Dillon got into
I think
Reagan.
Austin Dillon got into Reagan, yeah.
All right, well, that is caution number 2 of the race.
Dillon turns Reagan, Reagan gets involved even more, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Nope. We're just about 1/7 of the way through this race. It's going to take a while for this one.
You know, for
That's what
Phoenix
they
to
keep
be a
predicting.
shorter track, it takes a long time to complete a race here.
Yeah.
But I don't think the cautions are going to help us out much.
No. All right, as they come back to the restart zone, Eric Jones continues to lead, and the green flag is back out in the air. On that last restart, Kyle Larson got by Daniel Suarez, but now Suarez is right back on his back bumper. So, can we go clean for just a few laps? We seen a bunch of cars wreck out at Vegas, and then they went clean for almost the second half of the race. So, whether or not that's possible here, we're gonna have to see. These guys clearly aren't accommodated to driving these new next gen jets, so they're being super aggressive with them because everyone wants to be the first to win in the next gen at white tracks. But we are green for at least one lap. But
Larson to
they
the
spread
inside of
out
Harvick.
again. Paul Larson making his way through the field, but Eric Jones is pulling away from the field here at Phoenix. Now, can Larson run him down is going to be the question here early, but as of right now, I don't believe so. Whew. And still green, so as long as we can keep her green for a while, we can maybe get some good racing in. The pack somewhat spread out. Jones pulled away from Larson by a little bit that lap, but I think Larson's running. I think he's keeping pace with him. So we'll have to see. But Eric Jones had a phenomenal qualifying lap, which we'll see all that tomorrow in real life. For those who watch real NASCAR, which I assume most people here would. Qualifying's at everything on track action starts at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. So you're welcome, NASCAR. Pay me. Anyways, I'll commentate for y'all too. Trust me, I'm good at it. Anyways, Eric Jones leads into turn number 3, and out of turn number 4, he's going to lead yet another lap. Side by side for third.
Larson drilling him in slowly, but
the
surely.
battle for third is heated up now. Suarez to the inside of Kevin Harvick. He forces him off the track just a bit, clears him now, and now here comes Denny Hamlin trying to make a run on Kevin Harvick. Yeah. This is an interesting top 3 with Suarez and Jones both inside of it. Let's take a run through this top 10 here to see who all we have. Larson in second, no surprise there, kind of reeling in Eric Jones. Battle for third still going on with Harvick trying to keep up with Suarez, but he loses ground to him there. Here comes Hamlin now. Behind them, that's Tyler Reddick, winner at Las Vegas. He's battling Eric Almirola, who is getting stalked by Ryan Blaney. And then you got the other GMS car, or GMS Petty car, Ty Dillon. And then behind them, you have the 18 of, I believe that's Kyle Busch?
Yeah.
So yeah, the 18 of Kyle Busch there in that Hershey's car. Behind them, you've got the 45 of Kurt Busch. Behind them, you got Cole Custer and Corey LaJoie. Oh, we got one in the wall. That is Corey LaJoie. And then behind them, you have Alex Bowman. Bowman's now passing Corey LaJoie. Behind them, you got Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, and William Byron. And then you have Cody Ware. I think we skipped a few. Cody Ware.
Keselowski and Haley.
Justin Haley. Keselowski, J.J. Yaley, I believe. Austin Cindric, who's not had a good run this season. He's had it rough. Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain. That is Josh Berry, Todd Gilliland, Chris Buescher, and David Reagan, who I believe that's all that's left. Oh, nope, we got Chase Briscoe and B.J. McLeod as well. And these guys are already getting ready to go a lap down.
Yep. Jones
So the gap has remained the same. Gap's remained a little bit. It's a little bit larger now, but not by much. Larson's basically matching the lap times of Eric Jones.
Now, as
we'll have to see if
last season Eric Jones, a 2-time winner in this series, maybe he gets it done at Phoenix. They're catching lap traffic, though. I don't know how scarce that'll be for them.
well, we've seen how much bad regular traffic's been.
Yeah. So, here we go. They're going to get to him here down the backstretch, I believe. Yep, out of 2. Way slower pace.
So that's going to hold up Eric Jones.
Look at Larson.
Larson closes in by a lot. Oh, he's flying. Yes, he's right on the back bumper of Eric Jones now.
Jones going to have to do something here. All over McLeod. Turning him, basically.
Here comes Suarez. Here comes Suarez. So Suarez will go to the bottom. They're 3 wide now between a lap car. Suarez to the bottom. He's going to look for the lead of the race. He's got it. That's the 14 in the wall in the backstretch. So now Daniel Suarez leads here in Phoenix.
What a move by Suarez there to get the lead. That was perfectly timed.
Perfectly timed. Perfect move to get the lead, but now it's top 300, really a blanket. They're all within 0.4 of a second of the lead. So, Eric Jones, can he get back by Daniel Suarez? We've not seen Eric Jones be behind another car yet, so we're gonna have to see here. Let's keep an eye on the distance between the two. And Eric Jones has so far ran the fastest lap, but now Jones, does he close in? He will.
He's
by about by about 0.03 of a second. Not much faster, but faster is what you need to be. But I don't know if that's fast enough to take the position. But Suarez looks tight on corner exit, and Larson just looks like his car is not handling nearly as well behind these two. He's a little bit tighter, it looks like. Larson exits a lot wider than those guys, so I would still say Eric Jones has the best car, but now he's behind Suarez, so never know how that'll go. And yeah, David Reagan's the next lap car, but that's on the back straightaway. Then it's Buescher. So they don't got many lap cars for a while, but this late race, this could get bad. We haven't had a caution in a while, so that's good. We know these guys can clean it up after they get through the first few laps, but that's just kind of how the series works. Jones has really closed in on Daniel Suarez, though, looking to make a move. Suarez pulls the block off. He gets the dirty air on Eric Jones's nose. Even
Goes
with
with a
these
run.
diffusers, though,
Slight run.
even with these diffusers, it's still hard to pass when you're directly on the car in front of you. It's not easy to do. So, for those wondering why Eric Jones just can't get up to him and like push him up or something like that, it's just not simply that easy. Especially with the
We're running a new aero
dirty
package this
air.
year. We
Yeah.
haven't talked about that much this season. It's just something we've kind of kept. But for those who may be new to this or were here last year but aren't aware of what's going on this year, this is the next gen car. This is NASCAR's newest car for the Cup Series. As Wilson mentioned, it's got a diffuser. We have about, what would you say, 100 more horsepower, close to it.
We're at 670 horsepower now, so
So we
more
went
than
from
what we've had in previous years, but the car itself is a little bit slower at certain places, but faster in some. A flat bottom, unlike the previous years, the bottom is completely flat on these cars now. My personal opinion, these cars, yeah, these cars so far have been able to catch air a lot easier, but that is to be determined in terms of races. We've only seen one flip in real life so far, which I don't like comparing this to real life because this is NR, but so far we've only seen it. And the lap car yet again
right
going to get in front of
him.
Not going to be a factor though.
Whoa!
Ooh, maybe he will. Contact with Eric Jones.
Wow.
Jones able to save it. That one might make
bump him up the track.
Larson forces it in there. He's not going to have to worry about it. Suarez begins to pull away because of this, though. He gains about 2 to 3 tenths there. So that's big for Suarez, but we'll just have to see if Jones can reel him back in again. Jones might have a little bit of damage now, but with these composite bodies, which is another new thing on these next-gen cars, with the composite body, he might not be too bad off. But we'll have to see. Suarez leading the most laps he's ever led in a cup race, at least a single race, so that's pretty cool to see.
Actually, last season, Suarez dominated the longest race on the schedule, the 600-mile race at Charlotte. It wasn't actually 600 miles. I don't want to sit through that. So it was 300 miles, and Suarez led pretty much all of it and won the race. First career win in the NRSS. Very interesting stuff.
Suarez victorious within the series. Real life, though, not the same case. Yeah. This year.
It'll happen. It'll happen for sure.
Both him and Chastain, I think, will get it. I think Eric Jones will win a race this year as well.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
I hope those guys. I think Reddick will get a win as well. Those 4 guys have won them.
Oh yeah. There's no way he doesn't. That'd be.
Not Reddick is the one I expected to get a win out of everyone. And now Suarez is going to have the same treatment as Eric Jones, but he's not going to have the fortune of them both being able to get away. Now it's double file, but I believe Suarez is going to tuck it back in the line. Yeah, he will. So Eric Jones retakes the lead here in Phoenix. And there's the 14 that they just put a lap down ago.
The infamous Chase Briscoe.
They put him down not too long ago, and he's back. So he's just that slow today. Unfortunately, the car is just that damaged, and he's going to run the bottom line. I can't really blame the lap cars. You get too far on the outside line here, you'll spin out because of the dirt and the desert. I mean, we are, like I said, in the desert, so it's not easy to control your car on sand when these are slick, Goodyear slick tires, so they're stickers. But yeah, Eric Jones checks up there, got a little bit tight now. Daniel Suarez right on his back bumper as they head to turn number 3 and 4. Suarez gonna go to the bottom.
Jones holding his
own. It's gonna be a battle to the line. Jones leads that lap. Now where does Jones go?
They're gonna split him 3 wide.
They split it.
Larson's gonna get held up.
Larson's gonna get held up, just as you mentioned. But here comes Suarez. Here comes Jones, though. They're still side by side as they head to the back straightaway. Side by side for the race lead. Oh, something has happened here between the one, or maybe it's just green flag pit stops. but the
We'll
one
see
and the
here in a
38
second.
or
Yeah,
the
green
one
flag
and the
stops.
77 are on pit road. So Daniel Suarez retakes the race lead, but he's gonna have to deal with Todd Gilliland here in a moment. Whoa!
Pit
So
stops.
Eric Jones doesn't stay out, but Suarez peeled off from right off the racetrack, so that was interesting. Now Eric Jones leads this race, so Jones out front, gonna try and gap. He's gonna try and make up some time here. I'm assuming he'll pit this lap. I don't see why he wouldn't. And as they go here,
Yes.
yep, on the pit road goes Eric Jones. So halfway through this race now. So Jones hits the pit lane and let's see how these stops play out.
Guy that hasn't had that much luck this season, Joey Logano, has had a rough start. Penske as a whole organization. I mean, last year in this series they struggled. This year they're kind of struggling. Same with the 18 of Kyle Busch. Yaley driving for a new team. What is that team? That is the same team that Timmy Hill drives for, MBM
That is
Motorsports.
MBM, yes.
Corey LaJoie. He's more consistent this year than he was last year. Todd Gilliland new to the Cup Series. Anthony Alfredo drove that 38 car last year.
Can we go take a look at Logano really quickly?
Yes. Logano. Oh, wow.
Oh
Here
my
we go.
God, dude. Oh, we have a battle for position here. But I wanted to mention that Joey Logano has done something very masterful in these first few races, and that very thing that he has done is he has saved at the pump. So I want all of you guys to know that. Oh my God,
He
Chastain's in the
almost
wall.
didn't save at the pump.
Clearly, Ross Chastain does not save at the pump. So I just wanted to let you guys know you need to save at the pump with Shell Pinto.
That would be
Anyways,
a
we can go back to the
legendary
battle for the
call,
race.
by the way. Joey Logano is going to save at the pump today, and he's going to win at wherever he ends up winning at. Wow, okay, this
Todd
is new.
Gilliland leads the race.
Where is Gillen? There he is.
Is he on pit road? Oh, no, right there. He's probably pitting his left, though.
Yeah, Byron sits behind him. Nope,
Oh,
Byron's not
he's
going to
not
let
able to
him.
get to pit road. Well,
Brad Keselowski, the new RFK. It's still Roush, but it's just got Keselowski's name in it. It's the newly reimagined number 6 car for Roush.
They have struggled ever since the duel. I mean, he wins in real life, at least. In the duel, wins that.
Both cars
does good at Daytona. Team. Yeah, both cars win the duel. And then we go to Daytona. Keselowski turns Stenhouse, takes out Buescher in the process. And then Keselowski gets in an incident at the end of the race. And then in the process of all of that, Buescher's actually in second right now. We seen him almost going a lap down. Whoa! As the 55 almost gets turned.
Crazy close. So, nationwide, back in the sport for a little bit, William Byron picked him up. Very last second before Phoenix here. Chase Elliott, another one of the guys that's kind of struggled this season so far, dominated last season. As biased as that looked, look, all right, I already know what you guys are thinking. That looks biased as hell. Okay. But Elliott struggling bad this season. This season I have more of a way of making the cars more equal, and that's by putting them in their real life ratings through N ratings. I definitely recommend that for anyone looking to start a series like this, based on real life, I mean. And yeah, let's see, we're gonna go back up to the front here. This is
for those wondering what N rating does.
There we go.
It basically takes the real life results from a race and creates ratings for NR, and they puts the ratings for said drivers into the game. And you can also put another driver's ratings on another person. So, like, say there's not a race where AJ Allmendinger doesn't run, but you know Chase Elliott's good at road courses, so you can put Chase Elliott's stats on AJ Allmendinger, and you're fine with that. So yeah, you can do that kind of stuff on N ratings. It's a good program. I highly recommend it. But Suarez back out front, 1.67 seconds over Eric Jones. And as I was going back to the RFK story, they, like I mentioned, they struggled. One car did good in Daytona, but they both got in incidents. Keselowski was heavily criticized for his pushing at Daytona. And then they go to Auto Club, and both cars again get in incidents, one of which spun in practice. And I'm referring to real life in all of this. Busher spins in practice, no harm, no foul, it's just a spin. And then Busher spins in the race, or blows a tire, hits the wall, DNFs in the race. And then Keselowski, unfortunately, spins from running in a pretty decent position up inside. It was, the top 5 or 6 at the time when he spun in Auto Club?
Yeah.
And then he spins, gets it on pit road, and then spins again, collects Bubba Wallace, and Harrison Burton gets collected in that incident. And Harrison Burton was the car Keselowski basically flipped over at Daytona from one of his pushing incidents. And then he goes to Las Vegas, loses it off turn 4, and spins right in front of Ryan Blaney, and collects Ryan Blaney, taking Blaney out of the race. So, a rough start for Brad Keselowski and his team so far.
28 laps remain here. Sorry to cut you off.
We thought at the beginning of the season that Keselowski's team might be back, but that has not been the case. So
I think they've been
the opposite of back.
Yeah.
They've been literally in the back.
Yeah.
So Suarez continues to lead here in the desert. He has pulled away from Eric Jones, but with the way these lap cars have been, I don't think that's going to last. But we're going to have to find out. Let's see what lap car is actually up the field.
Bubba Wallace is the next car ahead. Then we've got this little pack of cars here, consisting of Justin Haley, new driver in the NRSS Cup Series, Chris Buescher, Cindric as well as new in this series. He was an Xfinity driver IRL last year, IRL driver in the 2-car this year in Cup. Wins the Daytona 500. Absolutely insane. I didn't think he was going to be able to do that, honestly. Second attempt at it, wins it. Yellow is out. We have a caution.
Yellow
somewhere on the track. It is Denny Hamlin.
Oh, it's Denny Hamlin.
Front runner. They're in the top 10, must 10th place at the time of this caution. And it
Cole
looks
Custer.
Like him and Custer get together here. At a turn.
So off turn 2, Custer gets tight, and they just can't get off of him. Turns him head on into the inside wall, and then Hamlin just spins.
Thankfully,
not really a very bad crash. He's able to get it back going, and not really much incident there, but he should still have some speed left in that car and be able to keep going. I don't see much of an issue there. But this is going to create an interesting factor. We're going to have a late race restart, boys.
Indeed we are. Very interesting stuff going on there. We're going to fast forward through this.
Maybe retaliation from Custer.
Maybe.
We don't know what happened, but
Pace car is going to peel off the pit road this time. These cars are going to be bunched up again.
Before we go to green, let's see what Denny Hamlin said on the radio. What the hell was he doing? What the hell?
I ain't losing.
Clearly, you can
get out of my way.
Clearly, you could see Denny Hamlin wasn't too happy, but we're coming back to the restart zone here. Surprisingly, not had that many cautions, but green flag is back out in the air. As now Eric Jones, who was pretty far back as Suarez, is right back on his bumper again. Larson hasn't had the speed to keep up, but Eric Almirola has moved up to the top 5, and we have a lap car up there in the mix now because of single restart. But, Eric Jones going to make the move for the lead, side by side, down the back straightaway, into turns 3 and 4. Can he dive ahead? There goes Eric Jones. Can Suarez do anything on the outside? Holding strong, trying to make it. It's going to be a battle to the line. Jones will lead that lap by only 4/100ths of a second. If these guys stay side by side, it's going to be prime opportunity for Kyle Larson to make move. But now Larson is side by side for second. We've seen Larson be second early on. Now he's back there. So Larson, can he make the move? Really good in real life these last couple of years. But now, doesn't seem to be quite as good in 2021, but knowing Larson, he's definitely going to win a few races. But now it's going to be Eric Almirola moving in. So something abroad with Suarez's car, maybe? He just seems to have fallen off pace a little bit, but Eric Almirola looking inside, makes an aggressive dive move here for third. Now Eric Almirola trying to move up one. And at the line, Almirola has the spot, but only by 1/100th of a second. Jones is beginning to pull away. Suarez hanging tough there on the outside of Eric A. And now Kurt Busch going to try and make a move on Suarez. So Suarez not having it easy here, and Joey Logano is saving at the pump. He is coming through the field quickly. So
very quickly.
Logano trying to bust inside the top 5. That sentence had a lot of coming and busting in it, but we're gonna ignore that. Suarez in the wall.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm
laughing at Suarez. I'm laughing at my sentence.
I have to.
Didn't mean for it to sound like that.
I'm thinking of the first wreck and then thinking of what you said.
Okay, anyways, Joey Logano saving at the pump, now inside the top 10. Sorry, top 5. He is busted inside the top 5. Okay, I'm gonna stop. This is bad. We're down bad. All right. Anyways,
I guess you could say his engine is combusting. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Anyways,
back to the front. Back to the pump. Front.
He would be fired. All right. Eric Jones has pulled out to almost his car number in the 10th or 100th of a second in the lead. He's actually Larson's old car number. And if you don't know why Larson is not in that old car anymore, it's because things happened. That we'll go with that. Larson's actually closing. Oh, and caution's out.
Chastain.
The guy who didn't save at the pump. He has not saved at the pump. And and the guy who saves at the pump makes sure that Chastain in the future will save at the pump. By the way, can we talk about how that bumper is pink on Chastain's car and doesn't look good at all? We're going to ignore that, though.
We're going to roast this. Absolutely atrocious.
That is atrocious. It may have got third place at Las Vegas, but it doesn't matter.
That bumper
takes
that third place away. I'm sick of that bumper. Where is the police car at?
Disqualification.
Yeah, you know what? He fell tech because of that bumper. All right, boys.
Exactly. Illegal bumper.
I think we're going to go green with either 11 or 10 laps to go here. Yes, it'll definitely be 10 to go when we go green.
All right, so Eric Jones dominated this race. Can Jones hang on? Honestly, I think another Eric is going to win this race. Eric Almirola.
Interesting.
Who has found himself here in the top 5. Great start to the season in real life so far. A top 10 in every race to this point. Only 3 top 10s, but I mean...
And 2 beautiful saves, by the way, at Auto Club. 2 beautiful saves. Green flag,
and he has been
back out.
The green flag is back in the air. I didn't mention that there, but Eric Almirola has become the new closer in the sport, really. But now he's going to have to worry about Kurt Busch. And Larson's right on the back bumper of Eric Jones, but I'm watching the battle for third here. Does Kurt Busch make a move? Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So Eric Almirola is going to try and close in on the lead. Can Kyle Larson get by Eric Jones? It would be really disappointing for Jones, who is dominant or has been up front most of the day, to lose this race. But Larson's not really closing in, and neither is Eric Almirola. So these guys are just stalking up front now. Can Kurt Busch get by Eric Almirola? He's right on the bumper. Suarez wants back by Logano. Don't know if that's going to happen, but Eric Jones is setting sail in front of Kyle Larson. Not by much, but by enough.
Yeah,
all it takes is a bit.
Go. 8 more for
Jones. Inside the final 10 laps. Can Jones hang on?
Also want to mention, we have added Xfinity, and right after this race, if you guys stay tuned, we are going to be doing trucks at Daytona for the season opener. We're going to get everything caught up. Caution is back out.
And it is.
Hold on.
Chastain could have gotten some payback.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he did.
I think Reagan had a little bit, but Chastain helped finish him off there.
Right, Chastain took the opportunity to finish Austin Cindric off.
I think
Chastain
Chastain
saw
saved
it.
at
He
the
was trying to
pump
get
that time,
there.
by.
That time he saved at the pump by taking out the pump. He
Took the
owns the
pump
pump
out of the
now.
race. The pump with no bumper.
And now we
Interesting.
have a lap car in front of the leaders.
Yep.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be the money restart right here, guys. I just want to
Yeah, if
point
another
that
caution
out.
comes out, it's over.
We are set to go green. We're gonna go green with 3 to go. Josh
Oh,
Berry, the lap car in front of Jones. Here we
hopefully
go.
the leaders can maneuver this.
Fastest lap so far to Eric Jones, a 25.557. Here
Larson in
he
second.
comes.
Eric Almirola. P3. It is going to be tough for Eric Jones to hang on to this, but the green flag is back out in the air. Jones checks up just a bit. Doesn't want to be too close to the lap car. 3 laps to go here in Phoenix. It's going to be a shootout in the desert. Eric Jones dives to the inside of the lap car. The lap car blocks. Jones still
Gets
gets there.
underneath.
Doesn't care. Oh, this is going to stack up everyone behind him, though. This is perfect for Eric Jones. Larson not going to be close enough, and there's not going to be another lap car. So now, can Eric Almirola make a move on Kyle Larson? Here he comes.
He's going for second.
Eric Almirola wants to get at least second in this race. And here comes Suarez back. So can Suarez make the move? If a caution comes out at this point, race is over. Larson trying to power back on the outside. Larson almost into the wall. There's the 77 is in the wall on the back straightaway. White flag flies. Eric Jones has one more circuit around to win his 3rd career race. And that will come at Phoenix. Can he do it? Almirola up to P2. It's the Eric and Eric show out front. Not the same spelling, but close enough. Now off turn 2. Eric Jones got a 0.6 of a second lead down the back straightaway for the final time. The duel in the desert is going to go to that Jones boy. Eric Jones is going to win in Phoenix. Almirola brings it home second. Larson, P3. Suarez ends up getting a top 5. And I believe the final position went to Ryan Blaney. So Logano falls back. Must have got trapped behind the lap car. But I guess he really didn't end up saving at the pump. So
here is your top 10 of the race. Eric Jones, win number 1, locks himself into the playoffs this year. P2 goes to Eric Almirola. 3rd to Kyle Larson. P4 goes to Daniel Suarez. Ryan Blaney finishes 5th. Ty Dillon gets 6th. Very good for that team. 7th belongs to Kurt Busch. The Busch brothers, 7th and 8th. Kyle Busch finishes 8th. Kevin Harvick, 9th. And Joey Logano saved at the pump. P10 here at Phoenix. Congratulations to Eric Jones. Everyone prepare your ears and your speakers. It's about to get loud. Eric Jones, excited win. And I actually for simplest terms, Phoenix Raceway. If you guys enjoyed, leave a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already.